Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Guys, we have another tactic to review from ALP. Guys, as usual, man, be sure to check out this guy's channel because if I never review a tactic from his, just subscribe to his channel, okay? Little subscriptione. I don't subscribe because I don't want to watch FIFA stuff, okay? Don't let people be like, you don't do it. I don't watch FIFA stuff, okay? Look. Pause wherever you want, okay? You guys know why. Anyways, listen, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, all that good stuff, because this guy's consistent, bro. Okay, I've never used a tactic where 5 times in a row they're all good. You know, like from an individual person too. Like Air Japes was my favorite person because this guy actually comes up with like crazy authentic tactics. But I need authenticity, but I need meta, especially in this game because you kind of need certain movements in certain positions. You need it, and this guy, he gets it. Every single tactic, every single formation, he just understands exactly the general spots of where it should be, right? So for this video, it's going to be for the 442, which he posted 5 days ago. So again, okay, bio, link in the description, all that good stuff. Oh, bio and link in the description, same thing. Link in the description as well as the comment section. Check out the video, like the video, because these are not mine. We're reviewing the tactics, guys, okay? And just like we do with the player reviews. This tactic's amazing. Another one that's good, and I don't like 442. Normally speaking, I don't like it, but he made me like it. It's a good formation. It moves well, okay? So, the way that this tactic is set up is like this. We have it set to, not we, him, ALP, all right? 40 for width, 65 for depth, balanced direct passing, 50 for width, and then 6 for players in the box, 1-1. No matter what, I always put 1-1. Even if he had it or didn't have it, I would always do that. Okay. Your back four, stay back while attacking for the fullbacks. Goalkeeper, sweeper, keeper comes for crosses. I always do that personally. I know sometimes I don't think he does it all the time, but like most of the times I do that for the goalkeeper. Defensive oriented midfielder, stay back while attacking cover center, left center mid area. Tudom is not the most ideal in that specific position because he's 3-star weak foot on the left side. If you want to have at least a 4-star weak foot or a left-footed player, even more of a W, right? But a tall, absolutely class midfielder, so good. We have him as the attacking oriented midfielder, only on cover center. Your right mid is on comeback in defense, get into the box or cross, get in behind. Okay, so you have all 3 of those instructions. Your left mid is comeback in defense, get into the box, so no get in behind on that one. And then both of your strikers on stay central, get in behind, right? So a lot of this tactic is obviously pushing up against the defenders as much as possible, but you guys are going to see some like really good general movements. Okay, so the types of players you're going to want in this formation is going to be the same as it always has been, okay? Your back four needs to be full meta. Every single back four player that I have here, honestly, I think the best one to use is honestly like probably Ferland Mendy. Like Laurent Blanc is good, but Laurent Blanc lacks in that pace. Like I always tell you guys all the time that when you're playing this game seriously, or not even seriously, it's not even fun to use different defenders. Like you need to use full meta because everybody just holds R trigger R2. They just run. They have absolutely no brain cells. They're just headless chickens running and just doing driven passes. So full meta every single time. Okay, I tell you guys this all the time because I think on this account, you give me a Lucio, Sergio Ramos, I probably wouldn't complain about the defending ever because it's so important. I've told you guys since the very beginning of the year, even before the pace adjustment in this game, like players that are not full meta, they just act dumb sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird. So yeah, make sure that you do that. Your midfielders, you can do a lot of different things, right? Obviously, Diaby is fantastic. You can use him in the left mid position. A player like Chukwueze, who recently just came out as an SBC, you can use him in the left or the right mid position, stuff like that. You don't have to be like as specific in those positions. But in the striker position, you do have to be specific, okay? You got to get players that have proper attacking AI. You got to get players that are fast. You got to get players that are Kylian Mbappe. You guys know, Kylian Mbappe is the only guy that moves the way that he does, okay? But we were also doing a review for the Alexis Sanchez card, and Sanchez is really good to use up top as well because he has that proper movement, he has that explosiveness. Even though he's not an explosive accelerate player, he's a controlled one, but the way that this card moves across the pitch, the way that he gets involved in the attack is amazing because with Sanchez, it's interesting because he has passing capabilities, right? So he has solid dribbles, very solid dribbles, right? With the 99s and everything, because he has a unique body type that, if you guys watch the review, he's a little bit of a physical side, but because it's not as light as Bernardo Silva, for instance, but it's still very, very good. So you'll see some very good plays getting involved with these two up top because they have that proper movement. So make sure you have two strikers that do that on a consistent basis. It's gonna be very, very important. And then your midfielder, this team has Tudom just because it's the sake of the review account, right? But do your best to get like a really, really good medium high work rated player, someone that's going to be stay back while attacking, that can provide like a little bit of extra attacking support, maybe have a 4-star weak foot, right? You already know if that Palinga comes in, Palinga is going straight into that midfield position, being the defensive oriented midfielder, right? But yeah, there's a lot of different types of players you could definitely use. Like even if you have like players like Carlos Soler and stuff, and he's your attacking oriented center mid, like you could do that. But Atal really has a good attacking capability, right? Because his shooting stats are higher. He's got the 5-star weak foot, right? So you want to try your best to add players like that into the team as much as you possibly can. So guys, as I was saying, be sure to check out the original video. We could check out what he does in his team to see if it fits the balance of the game. I think he formatted this incorrectly. He did. Okay, so he actually switches it into the video. Okay, so you can see in his case, look at his back four. That's the first thing you gotta notice right away, okay? You gotta notice that right away, Sergio Ramos Lucio. I don't blame anybody for doing that because in this game, you have to do it full meta defenders, okay? Especially your center backs. Your full backs, okay, you can be less lenient a little bit, right? But your two center backs need to be full meta, okay? Patrick Vieira, you can see that he has him as a defensive-oriented player. If you have a good medium-high Palinga, Tonali, Patrick Vieira, like any good medium-high is going to do there, especially those taller guys, okay? The taller guys makes a really big difference. You can technically use a high work rated player for sure. You definitely could, but for balance, medium high is usually the best, okay? Because you have that attacking oriented center mid next to him. He has Jude Bellingham. Obviously, Jude Bellingham is full meta midfielder, box to box. He's the best midfielder I've tried so far this year. It doesn't matter. Like to this day, he's still the best. So he's using him as the attacking oriented center mid. With Nkunku over to the left side, right? He has him over there, one, because Nkunku, again, a good attacking oriented midfielder, as long as he's playing in the midfield positions. It's funny because if I played a 4-2-3-1, he could technically play Cam, Lam, and Ram. But when I mean midfielder, I mean like formations like this, where it's like a 4-4-2 or like a 4-3-3, where he's playing the Cam in that 4-3-3, stuff like that, right? But Nkunku over here would also be fine because why? He has the 5-star capability. You don't need your dribbling to be that crazy responsive in that area, so that's perfectly fine. And then you also have someone like Wayne Rooney, who can be used in that position as well. Why? Because he has the high work rate. So that's a possible thing that you could do there. That's why when we did the review, we used him as the right center mid, most of it, because that's how I see him being played most. So right center mid in a 4-3-2-1 is the same thing as you doing this whole situation here, where you're using him as like a right mid or something, right? Same exact thing. Kylian Mbappe, and then Alaweron as the two strikers goes without saying, right? Alaweron is still an absolute monster to use this year. So that's the types of players you want to use. That's the tactics. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. Listen, check out the original video, okay? This guy is really good at tactics. If he does a new video, check it out right away, because this guy, he knows his stuff if you guys get bored of certain formations. Like if I go play a foot draft right now, I'm going to go to this guy's channel every single time. Tactics, instructions, boom, good to go, you know? Guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.
They have to maintain their form and confidence going forward.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Ederson between the posts. Cafu starts with Joao Cancelo.
Derek, he's got to tuck this away.
I get the kickoff. Let's go.
Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Alexis Sanchez. He must finish.
There we go. Extra passes, boys. Extra passes.
And teammates to play it to. Mbappe in position.
There we go. Small angles for the tap shots, boys.
Worry the keeper with that effort. Sanchez. Long range effort.
Oh, what a finesse shot.
Now he has his hand.
What a finesse shot.
Now they've lost it. Ribery. Mbappe.
Ah. Get the power behind it, my boy. Let's go.
Mendy. Mendy. Well, let's see about the cross. He does have pressure to deal with. And still danger here. And a goal.
Sure.
Well, it looks easy.
Whatever works, my guy.
It's Stuart Robson, and we have continuing coverage of the Champions playoffs coming right up. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players, players that have...
Can he put it in?
I don't know. He might have. He was already paused in the beginning, so he might just leave. I don't know. But it was great though. It was a great play.
Hakimi. Atal. Well, racing past his man. Chance to finish.
Oh yeah. Alexis Sanchez, he has like the movie mentos, eh? Like I like it. Like I'm playing up top in the striker position with Mbappe. He's got the movie mentos, man.
Just not looking confident in possession. Sanchez. Oh, it's mischievous. Well, the ball.
An assist. What an assist, dude.
Thuram. Mendy has it. Kefren Thuram. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. He must finish.
Oh yeah, Sanchez. Even in the sluggish gameplay, you still score a banger for me. That dribble was sick. Especially in ice skating, like wow.
Alexis Sanchez. Here's Ribéry. Is it going to be Alexis Sanchez?
Yeah, I think he used manual goalkeeping there too. Methinks.